Hi everyone. Hi Devin. Devin. No, guess not. Welcome to another, I guess, unboxing. Well, unenveloping. Whatever. So we got our trusty friend, Mr. Knife. Yes, that's its name. And Pikachu. Still celebrating Christmas. Let's open it up. So before we open it up, I just want to talk about, I don't know if you guys have heard about them. They're pretty much out there at this point. They're becoming pretty established. They're looking into opening up a shop in Southern California. They are based out of North California. They're called Bay Area Hockey Repair Sports, or BAHR Sports. You can check them out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, at BAHR Sports, Hockey Repair, at Goalie Repair. That's their different Instagrams and usernames, or under the hashtag or pound logo for those of us who are older than 25. Hashtag Pagic, P-A-D-G-I-C, Pagic, like Pad Magic. Check them out. The guy who runs it, the business, his name is Esan, and he's a really good guy to deal with. He's a very good guy to talk to, and very knowledgeable, and he's got a very peculiar background, very awesome history. If you talk to him, and you talk backgrounds. He came from you know what, I'm gonna post the link below to the article, because I did find an article about it, and I'd rather you guys read it instead of me giving you the full detail, because it's always good if you, instead of hearing it from somebody, that you read it yourself, as a see it to believe it. Because I could just tell you that he's from some magical kingdom, or I can give you the article that tells you where he's really from, how he grew up, how he got into hockey, and how this business came to be. So check them out. So let's get started. So Mr. Knife got a little bit chop happy, so let's open it up. And okay, well, a little bit too large. So first of all, nice. Actually, this is one of the few that I don't have. It's a green biscuit. This is the blue puck. So blue green biscuit, and it's got the BAHR logo on it, so that's actually kind of cool. Thank you. We're going to be playing with this, and we'll talk about it as well later on. So this is one of the items that I've been actually looking into doing, so perfect. Now, as you guys know, I'm in VH skates. I'm eventually probably going to go back to Graph. I've been talking with the guys from Graph about doing custom skates. My love for Graph has always been undying, and VH has been a very good accommodation, very good feeling. But the steel on toques, the stock steel is never a good steel, really. Not to throw BAHR under the bus, but most companies mostly focus on having good skates, good holders. The steel, it's kind of where it's left lacking. I did manage to get some custom steel done. I still have to do a video on that, but it's been kind of hard. But now that's all getting sorted out. Now we're able to actually do videos and start editing them and everything. So we'll be doing a video on the VH. We'll be doing a video on a lot of stuff that you guys have seen unboxing in the last 3, 4, 5, 6 months, and now I have the ability to do it all again. One thing I've always wanted to try has been Flare Blade. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them. They're a company in Canada, based out of Calgary actually, and it's pretty cool. Like, if you look at the difference right here, there's a traditional blade, then there's a Flare Blade, which is much bigger, much thicker, and how we like it here in this world. Things that are a little bit thicker are going to be a lot more usable, a lot more durable as well, and I'm really excited about this. A long time ago, I met Robin Regier. He was actually still a Calgary Flame. I used to work for the Coyotes, so it's back when he was still playing for them a long time ago. And he walked past me when I worked for the Coyotes, and I saw the steel on his Graph skates, and I go, man, what the hell? Like, I went up to him, I was like, hey, yo, what's going on with your runners? Those aren't, the stock Cobra runner. Pulls up his skate, shows it to me. He's like, here, touch it. So it's kind of weird touching another man's blades, but whatever. He told me a little bit about it. He said to look it up, but I've never really been able to find much information about them. At the time, it wasn't 2006, 2007, it wasn't readily available, and then, you know, as the years came on, they started kind of picking up business. I started hearing about them in the last couple of years, so I was able to finally get an order in. So thank you very much, SN, for that. And as you can see, that's my cut. So I'm at 3/4, and normally I use flat bottom V, but with flare blade, you obviously can't use flat bottom. So we're doing 3/4, which is 1 1/8 inch on the flare blade. In Arizona, they don't really have any machines with the guide for flare blades, so I'm going to be using the mail-in order for sharpening through SN to just keep the love in the business going. Guys in San Jose, it's not that far. Why not? Now, we did obviously pre-open the box. I haven't opened it. I just kind of cut the tape because it's a lot of tape and it's kind of a pain in the butt to do it one-handed. So let's get it started. So first of all, we see the BAHR Pro Sharp Profiling in Z channel. Actually, this is their little catalog for the different types of sharpenings that they do. This one's kind of interesting. I've never seen this before. So I've heard about the Z channel, but I haven't really experienced with it. As you can see, there's some of the information on it. So we'll be touching up on that later on. And then how they do their radius, their grooves, profiling services. It's really cool. And then of course on the very back page, let's pull that up so you can only see that. It's all the steels that they sell, that they provide. Step, Titan, Massive Blade, Bionic, Flare Blade, which is, you know, what we got. And then, you know, they work with True, BAHR, Reebok, CCM, Easton. Obviously, these are all, you know, the older brands. Reebok, it's kind of out. Easton's been taken over by BAHR and Graph. So actually, I've been talking with them as well, and they actually do customization through Graph. So might get more business going here out of me. Here's the business card, of course, just like the previous video. Give them a holler. Check them out. And then of course their 2018 catalog of all their services that they do. They have the loose steel pouch. I do actually have that. I have the one pair, you know, replacement. They do a lot of goalie repair, so keep an eye out for that. They do custom skate guards as well, kind of like the ones that I have, but you know, you can really get in deep on the customization. They do a lot of, this is kind of, you know, his bread and butter where he started with the goal pad, knee slider covers, and boot risers. That's really where it picked up. And then, you know, if you are one of those DIY till you die guys, kind of like myself, you can order supplies to do your own, you know, goalie repair, and they'll send you the stuff. And a lot of cool stuff. Those straps I might actually give a try because, well, you could always use more straps on your goalie pads once they kind of start crapping out on you. I don't think my Warriors are going to go out anytime soon. I haven't really played goalie in about, I think, 3 or 4 months, but that's been by choice. And of course, we have more information on their repairs, a couple of photos for, you know, demos for people to see what they do, and then of course all their extended services that they have. So if you're in the San Jose area, I think they would probably be your business to go for. And of course we got the mail order pouch. And this one is in red. I like it. Red is actually one of my favorite colors. And pay attention to this. So this is a little chamois cloth. If you're a goalie, you probably use this on your inside of your mask as a sweatband. I did a review on that. A lot of guys are actually putting it to use for other things. One of the better uses that it's good for as well is using it to clean up your blades. You know, dry them off before putting them away, putting your skate guards on them so you don't get any rust. Look at this gorgeous thing. Of course, I am a 288. These are very nice looking. Right off the bat, you can kind of see right here. Since it's not smell-o-vision or feel-o-vision, I can tell you that it goes nice and flat and then just goes up at an angle, flares out. And of course, so you can kind of see a little bit of the angle right there, see how it flares, because you know it's called flare blade. Let me see if I can get a good, there we go, look at that. So now that you have gotten to see the blade by itself, now we get to see it on the actual skate. So when you put it on, there you go, see it, it's allowing me to actually focus for once. So there's a little bit of the flare out right there. So it's really cool, it's a great concept. Honestly, a couple of people were pretty surprised that it took me this long to actually get around to, you know, trying these out. And frankly, I should have probably done it sooner. I wanted to do it on my old graphs. Those are obviously gone. I don't really know whatever happened to those. And now that I've got these VH, we're gonna go ahead and enjoy this party for a while. And if I do eventually jump ship back to graph, wow, look at that skate cut right there. If I do jump ship back to graph, then I'll probably end up ordering these as well for graph if I do like them. I'm not gonna tell you that I really like them yet. I obviously haven't skated in them, although the skates obviously look like I've been skating in them, but the runners do not. And so I really look forward to using these. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've talked to a couple of people who have used them. I've talked to a couple of people who are, who got to try them out, and they say, it takes about 1 to 2 minutes for you to be on the ice, for you to get used to them. A couple of laps here, a couple turns, and then you realize you've got more bite, you've got more glide, you've got more response out of your runner and your skate as a whole. So it's really cool. I look forward to trying it out. And again, props to the people from Flare Blade for reaching out to me on Instagram. That was actually really cool of them. They didn't have to do that at all, and then they did it anyway. So I really look forward to it. They were really surprised when I told them the Robin Regeer story. They originally, the guy started kind of telling me like, hey, Robin Regeer, he used it, and he kind of pushes it for us. And I told him, I spoke with him a long time ago. I told him the story. The guy was really shocked because I've known about Flare Blade for a long time, and to the behest of my friend Andrew and Casey and a couple of other people, just never got around to it. So my bad. We'll soon find out. One more time, thank you so much, Esan, for helping me out, getting this order taken care of, been, being so good to me, and, getting to actually become really good friends. I know at first, and I will tell you this, because it's well publicly known, he and I were kind of at odds at first. When we first met, we just kind of didn't rub each other's elbows the right way. And then we started to kind of get to know each other, talk about our backgrounds, talk where we come from, and, like we put it to each other on conversations. I'm Mexican, he's Asian. Brown rice is always going to show love and support for white rice. And that's how it's always going to be. We're all a brotherhood out here. So look forward to working with them. Check them out again. BAHR Sports, Hockey Repair, Goalie Repair. Those are all the screen names. Check out the hashtag Pagic. They've got some really, really cool stuff out there. You can tell the evolution from when they first started, when he first started, to now. Everybody improves. My repairs have gotten better. His repairs have gotten really, really good. He's got pro customers for a reason. He's got a lot of people, coming to him for a reason. And so with that being said, oh, Ruby, come back. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being big supporters of the channel. And if you have any questions, type them down below. Tell your mom and dad I said hello. Tell your grandma I said happy birthday. Winter's coming. In Arizona, that just means you stop wearing flip-flops and put some socks on. But, hit me up. Love to hear from you guys. If you've been using these, please give me your experiences. Let me know what you think. look forward to hearing everything from everybody, and have yourselves a beautiful day. Goodbye. And don't forget again, like, subscribe, share it to your friends and family, share it to your girlfriend, let your dog see it.